juggling with the tennis ball in football. If you take football as a starting point, why are we juggling with the tennis ball? How come this can help to play better with this? What are the benefits, or are there any? Let's dive in. If we take football as a starting point, this is the ball size what you have to be good at, and not this one. If I juggle with tennis ball and right after I start juggling with the football, you might feel that it's easier, but that effect is just temporary, because majority of time you will be training with the proper football and not with the tennis ball. So if we would think about the juggling skill and technique training with the tennis ball, those benefits will fade away eventually. Now you must wonder, well, what are the benefits then? Well, the benefits with juggling with the tennis ball is that you have to be more precise. Your touch has to be exactly perfect so you can control the ball. And because it's so hard to juggle, it might bounce left and right unpredictably, and that will increase your reaction time. And if you want to get even more benefits out of it, you would be juggling tennis ball with your bare feet. Now there has to be even more accuracy because the room for error is very small. And now because you're training with bare feet, you're strengthening the little muscles in your foot. And that really makes you stay in the ball of your feet, which is helping you for the reaction. Because we all know if you stay on your toes in a game, you're reacting much faster than if you would be flat-footed. And because the ball is bouncing unpredictably, you are reacting faster to the forever changing situations. A lot of people think that the mistakes are bad for you in juggling, but it's actually quite the opposite. The last two touches what you take, or the last touch and almost the last touch, are actually the teaching parts, because between the first touch and the second last touch, it's pretty much maintaining once you get better. And of course, the longer it takes that you do the mistake, that is the part where you can measure your skill level. You are able to maintain the juggling skill. The juggling with the tennis ball is not objective itself, but if you know why are you juggling with the tennis ball, that's when you can reap the benefits. Because once we start doing all kind of ball mastery and curve moves with the tennis ball, well, when you're rolling the ball with the sole of a foot with this height or this height, there's a huge difference. This requires a lot less lifting a foot than this one. So now you're fundamentally doing a mistake there when we start doing the curve moves with the tennis ball. And that is just hoping that it translates to the game, but it actually doesn't. So if you do step overs over the tennis ball, sole rolls over the tennis ball, now you're basically doing quite the opposite what you have to do when you do with the bigger ball. You're not lifting the foot as much, or the range of motion doesn't have to be that much. No, I wouldn't suggest tennis ball mastery drills. I only use it for the juggling. So once you're reacting more to the forever changing situation with the tennis ball, more you're building your agility. And this is football specific agility. How are you reacting to the bouncing ball, forever changing situation? Now you have the why in it. Why are you training with the tennis ball? Instead of just do this drill for 30 seconds with the tennis ball. Objective is a football, and tennis ball is just there, a tool to help you with the certain aspects of the game. And after we get to the maintaining the quality for a longer period of times, like a couple thousand touches, then you should be already thinking something else, because juggling is not the objective of football. The play is the objective of the football. Juggling is just a tool to help you to play better. See, all these juggles, we're just pretty much maintaining quality, not really teaching anything.